In this video, we're going to talk about using the scaling factor to revise the recipe. So a quick review about finding the scaling factor. So here we have a recipe for coconut macaroons that makes 20 dozen cookies, and the goal is to make 540 cookies. So notice the 20 dozen cookies is our recipe yield, the 540 cookies is our desired yield. The desired yield is expressed in cookies, and the recipe yield is expressed in dozens. And so we do this quick conversion so that we know the recipe yield is 240 cookies. And then we just use the scaling factor formula, get 540 cookies over 240, and we get a scaling factor of 2.25. So then to scale the whole recipe, we're just going to multiply every ingredient by that scaling factor. So to do the sugar, we did 2 pounds times 2.25, got 4.5. Corn syrup, 4 ounces times 2.25, gave us 9 ounces. Egg whites, shredded coconut, we just went all the way down, multiplying each ingredient quantity by the 2.25. And when we finish doing that, we have a fully scaled recipe. So we took our original recipe over here, scaled it up. So this is our recipe that'll make 540 cookies. So one thing to keep in mind is that sometimes you have to scale and convert. So there's various reasons you might do that. You might have to do a book of yields kind of calculation if you want to also change your recipe over to either weight or volume, and your original recipe is something different. What frequently happens when you scale recipes, though, is that you'll take a small thing of, like in this case, imagine that we have a scaling factor of 12, and your recipe calls for 2 tablespoons of sugar. Well, your revised recipe would need 24 tablespoons, and you don't want to express it in that form. And so down here we just did the conversion over to cups. So 24 tablespoons becomes 1.5 cups.